Hi Sag, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of February 8th to the 14th, 2021, aka the second week of February. And do you want to take this moment, of course, to remind you to like this video, leave me a comment, and do subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And don't forget that little notification bell. Now, when meditating on your energy overall for the week, the message that came through was back to being a free spirit. Okay, all right, Sag, back to being a free spirit. I like it. And the song of the week that Spirit chose for you was Rule the World While I Walk Off the Earth. I'll leave that in the description box below if you'd like to listen. But the lines that stood out were, I materialized the feeling to carry on, to carry on. I know some will say I'm dreaming, but I carry on. I carry on. They say no way. Oh, I say I'll rule the world. Ain't afraid of the walls. I'm gonna break them down. Okay, all right. So it just feels like people are kind of maybe looking at you like, you know, you're dreaming, or you're maybe too much of a free spirit this week, and you're like, don't worry about it. I'll carry on. Don't you worry about it. And there's this feeling that you just feel either on top of the world or like you're gonna rule the world, feeling more confident, but still I feel a bit tired in general. But we're gonna start off by pulling a couple messages from the Whispers of the Ocean Oracle deck. And keep in mind, general weekly reading for Sagittarius. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and check out your other placements, my friends. For our lovely Sages to begin this weekly read for the 8th to the 14th of February. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh. Okay. What else do we have for Sag? Yeah, it just feels like for a while you've been feeling very stuck, and things are starting to loosen up a bit, if you will. Let's see. Life is better together. Seek assistance from your community. Connect with family, friends, or others who will support you. It can be as simple as making a phone call. Nice. I really feel like you've already recognized this and realized this about yourself recently, but you do sort of love the company. I wouldn't say attention per se, but you like the comfort of having your soul connections around you, or your family, you name it. Well, family is soul connections, but you get the point. Reminding you that if you do feel a little bit alone or uneasy at all this week, pick up the phone, text or call whoever uplifts you or makes you feel good, all right? Unexplained wonder. Magical blessings and miracles are occurring in your life. All your prayers are answered now. You'll be reminded in a few ways this week that you're sort of stepping into an easier chapter, that there are unexplained blessings and wonders surrounding you that will be flowing to you as you make your way through this week and the rest of February. And it feels like part of which comes in more naturally when you're able to be who you truly are at the end of the day on a soul level, this free spirit, not holding yourself back or allowing other people or places or situations. I want to say mainly your mental habits to hold you back or to make you feel less free. For a lot of you, it's a job that's making you feel trapped. Interesting. Let's continue and pull 7 tarot cards, one for each day of the upcoming week, for our lovely Sages to continue this week. Thank you, Spirit. Keep them coming for Sag. Yeah, they're coming out kind of somber. I just feel like you're very burnt out. Excuse any noise in the background. We're pulling the last 2 right from the top of the deck. And we have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. I really feel like, remember we had the Life is Better Together card. I truly feel as if you're going to be surrounded by so much love this week in one way, shape, or form. Good for you, Sag. I feel like it'll give you the sense of comfort and contentment, not feeling alone, because it feels like for some of you, you've been feeling quite lonely, even though you do have a great support system. So we're starting off with the Temperance card. I had to pause the reading, and I feel like on one end, there's just a lot of noise around you for whatever reason. But I got really, really cold when I was on that small little pause. And I feel like that's you. I just had to put my sleeves down. I'm just like, whether it's the weather, where you're living, or just you getting a little bit of anxiety, I got cold. So do what you can to warm up this week. So Temperance. So you start off on Monday, and Spirit in the Universe reminds you in one way, shape, or form, you need to have patience with yourself, with the process, especially with yourself when feeling a bit burnt out or just tired, when things can get to you or irritate you that much quicker. Understanding that, once again, you're getting ready, you're preparing, fixing, or tweaking a few more things in your life, in your routine, to prepare to get ready to take flight into this beautiful next chapter full of unexplained wonders. And they're saying when things start to get the best of you, or you feel a little bit lonely, or you're feeling a little bit down, or if you just start off the week somehow emotional, it's side by side with This Life is Better Together. Reach out to someone who you can trust, who again uplifts you, who just makes you feel like the free spirit that you truly are. I just see this being something that initiates you being that free spirit that you are at the end of the day throughout this week. Four of Swords. So you make your way to Tuesday, and again, I told you, you're tired, and it's understandable. You've been through a lot. You've been working on a lot within your life in general, trying to make important changes and adjustments, dealing with a lot mentally as well. But at the end of the day, they're saying Tuesday's a great day to relax, to cut some time out for self-care, to take a nap, Sag. I should take my own advice. I'm hearing it's time to rest your heart a bit. It's time to rest it. It's been through a lot. You've put yourself through a lot as well. Ooh, just got a little bit somber. Two of Wands to move it right along. And so you make your way to Wednesday, and there's this sense that you're longing for a better future, dreaming. And I mean, it makes sense going back to the lyrics of the song. It was like, I know some will say I'm dreaming, but I carry on. That's exactly what you're doing. Longing for more, longing for something different, maybe longing for a certain somebody to be by your side, whether that's romantic or not. Maybe asking yourself if the world you've created for yourself is enough, or if you sort of reach for more, or if you should from this point moving forward start to reach for more. And they're saying, yeah, that is up to you, my friend. That is up to you. But it's not going to be a week where you can sort of implement everything and sort of change everything and take things up several levels, because you are, again, feeling very tired. Learn to expect only a certain amount from yourself, so you aren't left feeling like a wounded warrior at the end of the day. Four of Cups. And so you make your way to Thursday, and there's an offer that comes in, and you're not about it. It just feels like it has to do with your job. You're just over it for the majority of you. If this is a person, you know what, actually, we're going to clarify this before we start spitting out several different scenarios. To clarify this Four of Cups for our beautiful Sages, for fun. We have one more. Okay. Wow. So you got the Justice card, Seven of Wands, and Ten of Cups. It feels like this Four of Cups, whatever this is coming in for you, you need to understand that Spirit in the Universe is trying to give you your own sense of justice, a new sense of balancing the scales out, where it feels like you've been sort of in this protective, defensive mode recently when it comes to your job or your relationships, wherever the case may be. But you have to understand that whether you're feeling in the right mindset to accept this offer or not, it's a gift from the universe to fill those last few cups, to make you happy. And it's going to be different for all of you as to how Spirit in the Universe feels it's best to fill those last few cups, whether it's a new relationship, whether it's new soul connections, a new found understanding between you and another connection, or a new job, or a new offer within your current job. It's going to be different for all of you. But once again, just keep that in mind. No one's saying you have to accept it right on the spot. And of course, trust your intuition, your gut feeling. But it seems that you're sort of either letting the past get in the way of accepting this offer, or you are simply just getting in your own head. Maybe letting fear get the best of you. 6 of Wands. And you get this newfound sense of appreciation, recognition. People are just noticing you, Sag, when it comes to Friday. For all you've accomplished, for all that you've completed and overcome. I do see a lot of you getting some heavy recognition and appreciation at your job, where it's been a long time coming. You know, with the Temperance card, they're saying, do you see what happens when you take, when you allow yourself to have patience with yourself, with the process, with how things are going to unravel, when you sort of trust that you are getting ready to spread your wings and fly towards more success, more recognition, more happiness. It's side by side with this unexplained wonder, and this recognition and appreciation is just one of the many forms of unexplained wonder and blessings for you this week, coming straight from the universe and spirit. Something to keep in mind. And again, don't forget, there will be nothing but love surrounding you. You just gotta accept it. And then 7 of Swords. And so you make your way to Saturday to start the weekend, and you feel like keeping certain decisions, certain things from other people in your life. I don't know if this is you keeping it from immediate family or, you know, the closest soul connections, but there are people who you, I don't want to say drifted further apart from recently, but don't feel as close to. And you don't feel the need to tell everybody and their mother about what you're doing or about what's happening in your life. And I think that is an interesting, it's coming through as it's sort of being a huge lesson for you this week, and reflecting back what you do at times. You might at times get an update from somebody on their life and tell somebody immediately. Does that make sense? Or you might, to where it sometimes may become a little bit gossipy. It's a lesson this week where you kind of learn, all right, well, so if I don't feel like telling everybody what I'm going through or what just happened in my life, would I want somebody else to do that for me? Do you see what I'm saying? So I think it's going to be a huge life lesson for a lot of you Sages out there this week, but also you just being aligned with the 4 of Swords, learning that sometimes telling everybody and their mother about what's going on will leave you feeling even more burnt out with all the excess opinions and noises, and it's just a lot, you know? And that goes back to the 7 of Wands, you know, where you might feel like everyone's kind of coming at you, whether it's positive or negative. The Emperor card to move right along. And so you finish off the week on Sunday, planning, thinking about your future analytically. I was going to say this isn't really a free spirit kind of part of the week, but Spirit's saying it is, because you're planning in a more freeing way, where you're sort of trusting the process once again. You're trying to co-create and manifest with Spirit rather than stress about it or doubt how things are going to unravel. You're allowing for things to just happen the way they should, because when trying to force in the past, it didn't really help, did it? And being aligned with the 2 of Wands, they're saying you now can plan like the free spirit you truly are, instead of just longing for it. Okay? It does feel like certain things happen along the week. These blessings, recognition, appreciation, you learning a few important lessons only need to happen to remove a blockage, or to simply get you in the right mindset to plan, to co-create once again. Beautiful. And I just see you ending the week on a very strong, powerful note. Understanding yourself better, understanding your path a little bit better. And, you know, understanding certain ways of being for you and how that affects your life in general, for the positive or for the negative. And I really see you kind of learning and understanding fully, it clicking, that you being your true free spirit, allowing for things to just happen as they naturally should in your life, will benefit in the end, will benefit you. To finish off this beautiful reading for Sag from the Find Your Happy deck, what else do we have? A beautiful weekly read, a little heavy. I'm just going to go with these two. All right. Setbacks do not define me. They nudge me into a new awareness. And I think that's something you have realized recently and will continue to do so this week. Understanding that certain setbacks are blessings in disguise. Either Spirit and the universe realized we weren't fully ready, giving us a little bit more time, or just needing for things to be perfectly aligned with something else. You have to understand that Spirit and the universe sees things kind of falling into place differently than we do. And then everything happens for a reason. Yeah, definitely. This is tattooed on my chest, reminding me that every little thing, the good, the bad, the ups, the downs, the lefts, the rights, for a reason, my friend. And it's all led you to this point. And everything that's going to happen moving forward will lead you to where you need to be. So just keep that in mind. All right, Sag. So I hope this reading was really helpful. Don't forget to like this video, leave me a comment, and do subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you have the most amazing week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.